Welcome back to another episode of our F1 2020 My Team career mode. We're starting today's episode not in China, where we're scheduled to go next in our season. We're actually starting here in the Netherlands on an invitational event. Yes, this is an event that we got invited out to do in the game. We are driving an old Red Bull car around Zandvoort. Very cool. This is like a checkpoint challenge. Thought we could knock this out, be a good little start to the video. Our target distance is 7.8 kilometers, and we have to keep hitting the checkpoints to increase that timer there. You can see in the top center of the screen. If that hits 0, then we are done. We just need to make sure we drive about 8 kilometers before it hits 0. I like Zandvoort a lot. Very nice, very flowy track. Very satisfying to get the corners right around here. Very rewarding track, honestly, if you're able to drive it very well. More so than some other tracks. Now it's just a matter of, can I drive it very well? Almost there, under 2 kilometers now to the goal. Unfortunately, going into China, was hoping that we would be able to have an upgrade, but it failed, and so we had to restart that, and I don't think we're going to have it in time for the race weekend. Hopefully we'll have it in time for the next race, though. We're coming up on our 7.8 kilometer mark. We just hit it, and so now we don't need to worry about these checkpoints. Honestly, we'll see how far we can go. Of course, I could just pull off to the side, and, you know, we're not getting any extra reward for hitting more checkpoints. But it is kind of fun just to see how far we can go. Although I think now that we've hit our goal, the checkpoints are definitely farther apart. Yeah. I think that's gonna just about do it. Yep. Achievement that my face cam is blocking. That's funny. We passed. We passed with, looking over here, total distance 10.37 kilometers driven. So we smashed the goal. Very nice to see. Now, let's get into the race weekend. Okay, it looks like we actually did get one upgrade to go. I thought that we only had the one scheduled before China, but we had another one, and we actually got that one. So, very nice. Welcome to a wet qualifying in Shanghai. We're out early, hopefully before the rain gets even worse, while we're still able to use the soft tires. This is either going to go as well as any laps are going to go today in qualifying, or we're going to be skinned all over the place and need to just come in and put intermediates on. But we'll see. Looks like not really hardly anybody else are on track right now. So, who knows? Maybe they're waiting for it to dry. I'm not really sure if it's going to get more wet or more dry as time goes on. Only time will tell. Who's behind me? Gasly? Okay. I think after this initial lap, I might come in and see how the weather is going to be, what tires other people are on. Well, I'll be able to see that from the leaderboard there, actually, so I might not need to necessarily come in just to come in. Oh, don't skid. Don't lose it. No. No. Well, I feel like now we have to go back to the garage. Oh, we lose it at the last corner. Alright, we're gonna go again. People are seeming to be on the soft tire. Okay, and we go again. Yep, no surprise. We are dead last after that little incident. Did take a little bit to get stuff repaired, I guess, but looks like people are still on the dry tire. So hoping that we're able to put in a better lap time than a 144 and get ahead of some of these people. Either I'm just really slow or the track is getting worse. I kind of feel it getting worse. This may spell very bad things for our qualifying position. Yeah, oh, we're kind of sliding. Oh, no. Ah! We're running so wide. Terrible. And we are still going faster than our teammate because we were faster than him, even though we're significantly slower than we were at this point. It shows we had a good lap on until we just lost it at the very end. Cannot believe that happened. Yeah, we're almost a second and a half down on our time. Whoa, don't lose it again. Okay, then here we're gonna... Yeah, we go a second and a half faster. We just go faster than our teammate. Okay. Well, what can we do? Those tires are even a second faster? How? I mean, I guess I gotta get out there and give it one more shot. Yeah, it's really coming down. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. No. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's our qualifying done.
And with qualifying complete,
Oh, where are we gonna be? Charles, goodness. Where are we? 18th, right in front of our teammate. Alright. Yeah, that first lap was easily the best chance we had. I mean, before we, crossed the line and went a second and a half faster, we were a second and a half down. So, alrighty, here is our strategy for today's race at the Shanghai International Circuit. It is a dry race, fortunately, just with some clouds in the sky. We're going to be starting on the soft tire and trying to quickly rise up the positions to be in a good position when we make our pit stop and then coast on the mediums for the rest of the race. Looks like we did get bumped up to 17th thanks to a penalty for Daniel Ricciardo, which we don't mind at all. Get off the line pretty well. Grosjean to our side, try and get through the first long turn safely. We pull a Lando Norris here and go extremely wide, although we have seemingly, at least for the time being, yeah, now we lose those positions. Hi, Mick. Hello, Mick Schumacher, our dear teammate who we collide with. Okay, we end up losing a position to our teammate who rises up a couple. Okay, we are back in the position that we started in. Fantastic. I want to see if we can try a dive bomb on Romain Grosjean here. Whoa, we get him. We make some contact with Pierre Gasly. but that's alright. They're going to let it slide. We're going to have to take the outside here. We're going to run wide, but we're going to maintain our lead over. I don't think we overtook him, but okay. I don't know how much I agree with that. Alright, our teammate gets through as well while we're slowing down to let him by. That's great. I don't want to hit my teammate. Please. And some scrappy racing so far in China. What in the world? Daniel! Daniel! Well, okay. Yep, well, nope, we don't have a front wing. Okay, yep. Yep, we're coming in. We're coming in, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's our race. Totally ruined. Oh my god. I want more downforce. Yeah. I want more downforce on my new rear wing. I'm not gonna give up, even though we just lost 2 seconds to Ricciardo in that second sector there. Yeah, I'm not going to use my overtake button when I'm going to be coming into the pits. What's the point? Cannot believe I just got spun out by Daniel Ricciardo. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Daniel. I see how it is. Go, alright. Man, what is it with me and these early race incidents? I cannot stay clean. What is it about the AI in this game that just loves to brake check me or spin me out? Great. Fantastic. We're now down 35 seconds. I don't think today is our day. How's our engine looking? I'm kind of concerned. Okay. Technically, we are looking okay. I mean, just some wear and tear. Yeah, I don't think we're... I mean, obviously I made a pit stop, and that's why I'm 35 seconds back. But even after they make their pit stops, I'm still going to be 15 seconds behind, so... I think I'm going to spare you guys the details of the rest of this race. Yeah. I always hate it when races end this way, but I don't really see a point in continuing. I'm not going to just restart. I don't want to just abuse that. So. I wish it didn't end this way. I really wish it didn't. But there's not much else I can do. Horrible qualifying. Horrible incident with Daniel Ricciardo. Another victory for Mercedes. It's Lewis Hamilton this time, leading home a Mercedes 1-2, joined by Max Verstappen on the podium. Of course, this is typical 2020 affairs. Lewis is probably going to take... is he going to take third in the driver's standings? He does. He comes even with Albon for third in the driver's standings. We still remain in 12th in the driver's standings. We are still in 7th in the constructors. Mercedes just absolutely running away with it. Red Bull trying to keep up. But with that being said, thank you all for watching this unfortunate video. I do truly hope you enjoyed, even if it wasn't exactly the outcome that we all would have wanted. But that's racing. I want to, try and keep this pretty realistic, all things considered. I mean, you're not gonna win them all. Frankly, you're not even gonna finish them all. So, what can you do? This is a pretty realistic portrayal of a brand new team that came out of nowhere in Formula One. So they're gonna be slow. They're gonna have trouble. They're gonna have issues, and they're gonna get crashed into or have mechanical faults. So what do you want? Anyway, we can only go up from here. So hopefully tomorrow we do end up starting to go back up. I would love to regain that high of scoring points, maybe even scoring some more points, maybe a podium, maybe a win. Probably not going to fight for the championship. I think that's already signed and sealed, but we're going to keep going up. We're going to hopefully get some upgrades on the car soon, and then our fortunes will drastically change. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.